What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. We've got some more online tournament games for you guys coming right up from the February online tournament, which was just at the end of February there. Where we got 3 games altogether. So we played Type 1 2-player, had 8 players, and got a solid 3 rounds in. It was a lot of fun. First game was against Brad, second game against Renee, and third against Rob. So as usual with these online tournament games, if you've already seen this intro, it's going to be the same for all of those, so you can go ahead and find the timestamp in the description below to skip ahead to where the game starts if you've already watched the deck overview, or if you just don't care what the deck is and you just want to see the game. That's fine too. But here we're going to go over a deck that kind of looks familiar. You might be thinking like, oh, really, Jaden, this is another Postexilic deck? Like, isn't this getting kind of old? Well, you're right, it is another Postexilic deck, but this one's different. Plus, I mean, I like Postexilic builds and kind of messing around with them a little bit, so I'm going to play what I like to play, Sometimes I play other stuff, but no, this one was kind of for me and just kind of for fun. The main difference you'll probably notice here is that there's actually defense in this deck. Like look at this. Look at all of these evil characters and these evil enhancements. This is actually meant to block. So basically what I did for this deck is I just took my initial Postexilic build, or for Type 1 2-player, and I just kind of swapped some cards out. You can see that there's a lot more defense than in the other builds, and not quite as much offense, because the offense that we're working with here, or kind of the thing that we're trying to do differently here, is we're trying to just play Impartial Judgment every turn. There is a way to do it. There are probably a few different ways to do it, but this is kind of the one that I thought would be kind of fun to try out, and it's not too hard to pull off with all the searching and setup you can get. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to use Agur, the hero from Priests that was, really isn't all that good, never really was all that good, especially because the Priest's version of Book of the Law, which makes Agur better. I guess I can just read the ability here in case it's hard to tell in the little preview here. You can place an OT enhancement from your hand or discard pile if Book of the Law is active on a human hero matching gate in territory. The next time that hero enters battle, the enhancement activates and is discarded immediately. So we've got the way to get Impartial Judgment back from the discard pile. Now we just have to get that other hero into battle every turn. So how we're going to do that is we're going to use New Covenant, the artifact side, shuffle it, give your human hero the ability to band to a human this turn. So the caveat here is that you do have to have unity with your heroes that all have to share a brigade, which is why we've got all gold heroes here. We've got a few gold heroes in reserve, and you'll be like, oh, Noah's green-blue. Well, he's also gold on the other side, on the meek side, which is where we want him anyway, because then he triggers Impartial Judgment, and, also a decent rescue option early on, so why not? Better than some of the other meek Postexilic heroes, because we don't really need Postexilic heroes necessarily, but we have a few to satisfy our needs, I guess. So we use New Covenant, give Agur the ability to band, so he goes in, his ability to place the enhancement from discard pile activates, or if it's the first time, you can do Impartial Judgment from your hand. We do have Book of the Law in the deck because the new reprint from LOC is significantly more useful than the one from Priests, and especially in this deck that uses meek heroes and likes to bounce heroes, so fits perfectly. And then Agur, after he places the enhancement on a hero, we ban that hero into battle, and Impartial Judgment activates. Hopefully we have enough meek heroes to wipe out their hand, and then next turn we just, wash, rinse, repeat. I guess for the repetition, or the repeating of it, we do have to get New Covenant back because it shuffles itself, so we also have to have Book of the Covenant active and a Tabernacle Priest, which the only Tabernacle Priest that's gold, as far as I'm aware, pretty sure, is Eli the Priest, so we have to have him out so we can search our deck for New Covenant if we don't have, one of our other ways to search it out, like Solomon's Dream or Plumb Line, or just drawing it, whatever. So we have to get New Covenant back out, and then we can activate it again, and then, keep going. hopefully they won't draw too many ways to interact with it because their evil cards will be fairly limited, but no, that's kind of the idea here. Since it is a little bit slower, running it as mono gold, so not having quite as much access to some of our speed cards, like Angel Under the Oak had to come out, Haggai had to come out for getting the fortresses out quickly. Angel Under the Oak, I guess maybe didn't have to come out, but kind of making sure that like Joshua was bounced to your hand before exchanging with Angel Under the Oak is just kind of a little non-synergistic. I don't know. Plus, Joshua can't exchange for Agur, so once we get it set up, then we just have to make sure Angel of the Oak doesn't hit the battlefield, or have to just discard it or something. Might be still worth trying out, but it was one of the cards that I was like, yeah, maybe I can just cut this and see if we can get away with it. So, deck is a little bit slow. Did time out in a few of the games, and but the way that we kind of compensated for not having quite as fast of an offense is by adding a whole bunch of defense here. I kind of wanted to try out Philistines in non-LOC, in a non-LOC deck. I think that they're pretty good against the meta right now. I think Goliath especially has some pretty good synergies with cards that people are typically playing now, like Noah's Ark and Storehouse, that protect their hand and their heroes and territory. So if you block with Goliath, they actually can't present a hero from their hand if they have Storehouse, and they can't present from their territory if they have Noah's Ark. So if you have that particular setup, then it can be an auto block, which is pretty nice. I guess except against like giant slayers and heroes that are protected and that kind of stuff, but still pretty good. It's one of the things that I realized during one of the games, and thought like, oh, I should probably have Philistine Armor Bearer in here to get Goliath back. The other kind of little combo-y thing, since we're already memeing a little bit on the offense, I was like, well, might as well do it on defense too. You might have noticed Love is in the deck, which, why would it be in this deck is kind of hard to tell until you see the defense. I've got Devouring Philistines here, so the combo here is you use Love to heal and convert your Devouring Philistines to gold. In this case, doesn't, obviously it depends on your offense, what kind of deck you're running, but we're going to be using him as gold, or converting him to gold, so that we still have our unity and he can play our enhancements and stuff. And then the ability on this particular evil character wasn't really thought about as far as like conversion goes. It kind of missed the check that pretty much all evil characters nowadays have to go through, and like, is this card busted if it's converted to a hero and you can just attack with it? This one, it's pretty good. You don't see it a whole lot, but I think in a deck that really like is tuned for this combo, it can be pretty devastating. So basically, you have to discard you can discard a card in your territory, and if you do, each opponent must discard X cards from their territory. So since Love places itself on Devouring Philistines, X being the number of good brigades in battle is going to be 9. So you have to sacrifice one of your cards in territory, and then hit your opponent. They have to discard 9 cards in their territory. So it can be pretty devastating, especially in the late game. And if we're comboing this with Impartial Judgment and Agur, then we can just put Impartial Judgment on Devouring Philistines, attack, hopefully wipe out a bunch of their heroes or any other evil characters they have left, and then we wipe out the evil cards from their hand. So, yeah, it's a little bit hard to pull off, but I thought it would be fun to try out. We can also, we can get to Love with a Soldier's Prayer, which is kind of cool. And other than that, that's pretty much the deck. Those are the combos we're going to be trying to get off here in these games. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the games. Oh boy. Got some Lost Souls for you.
Got a couple for you as well.
Alright. I guess we'll do star abilities first. I do not have any stars.
I do. I have Stricken, Protect all decks and reserves from opponents during next battle phase.
All right. Let's see. And you've got an Exiles and a Wicked over there.
Yes.
I'll let you use your Lost Souls first.
Okay. Well, I'll just get an artifact from reserve. I'll get Golden Cherubim.
All right. I will. I'll use my Hunter first. We'll go ahead and grab my Exiles right on bottom there. Actually, I'll just use Darkness as well. Might as well do the searching at the same time.
Yeah, that works.
Grab. Yeah, let's grab the Deceiver. Alright. With Exiles, I will grab Covenant with Abraham. And Prosperity. What to discard? I think. Yeah, we're gonna discard Ezra and draw 2.
Discard what?
Ezra, Favored by God.
Cool. I have to look some of these up.
And the Hunter's back. Sure, we'll go ahead and use it again. And we'll grab. Let's grab the Remnant. And I will take. I'll do Jeshua the Restorer from reserve. Alright, then I think I will go ahead and go first. So let's start off with Book of the Covenant. And we'll take Oath of Purity from reserve. I'll activate the Covenant with Abraham.
You said you got Oath of Purity?
Yep.
Okay.
And I will take we'll take Eliezer the Potentate from reserve.
Alright.
And we'll go ahead and put him down as Meek. And I'll play Soldier's Prayer. Search my deck for a red enhancement. We'll search for Zerubbabel's Plumbline. I won't shuffle too much, so I'm about to again. We'll put down Jeshua first. And I'll play the Plumline, top deck a good card from my deck. I will top deck Zerubbabel. So he goes on top, I draw one from Joshua. And let's see, I will put down I'll put down Devouring Philistines and play Wages. Gonna grab Sheol. Put on bottom. I'll play Sheol. And then I will I'll attack with Zerubbabel. I'll convert him to Meek to draw 2. And then I will we'll play yeah, I'm gonna play a Postexilic hero for my deck, which will be
your deck's protected.
oh, you're right. No, that's my bad.
No, you're straight.
Let's see. Can I even draw then?
Just during battle. Oh yeah, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think I can either. Alright, so these will go back. It protect my deck or deck and reserve?
Deck and reserve.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will I will not band, so just rule.
Okay. So it's my initiative.
You're blocked.
I'm gonna go ahead and dominant initiative.
Sure.
I'm gonna use Angel of the Lord on your Devouring Philistines.
Fair enough.
Then I'm gonna block with Abimelech. I'm gonna play a Genesis Philistine for my deck. Play a Herdsman of Gerar.
All right.
I can ban to a Philistine. I'm gonna ban to Commander Feichel from my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna equip a weapon from reserve. I will equip Lami's Spear.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes off before the ban, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to discard Zerubbabel.
I will play Impartial Judgment to negate that, and then make you discard 2 evil cards from hand and or battle.
Okay. I'm gonna play Stricken.
Well, you have to
Oh wait,
choose the discard targets first.
that's right. Okay. From hand or battle?
Hand and or battle.
I will do Lammy Spear and Abimelech then.
Okay.
And then, wait, what's your numbers?
I'm 15, 12, so you have initiative for a while.
Yeah, I'll play Stricken then. Negate a good card or reserve a hero. I'll negate the impartial judgment.
Okay.
Oh wait, does his band ability go off first?
Oh yeah, that would resolve first.
Okay, well, let me do that first then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna band in Herdsman of Gaillard. If opponent uses a draw ability, may draw X. How many have you drawn this turn?
I found one from Joshua.
And 2 off Prosperity.
Oh, yep, you're right. Well, actually, that wasn't this turn, because that was in the opening phase, or that was in the draw 8.
Okay, so draw 1, and then if opponent has used a search ability, you may take a card from reserve.
Yep.
So I'm going to take Goliath Sword.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're ready. Now I'm going to...
Let's see, now you're...
I'm 12, 13.
Alright, so it would be mutual. I will pass.
Okay. I'm going to play Stricken then.
Okay. Negating or reserving? I assume negating.
Negating.
Okay. So then that brings back Abimelech and Lammy Spear.
Well, it's special initiative, right? Yeah.
Well, you're just negating impartial judgment, so then, yeah, back to special initiative with Lammy Spear, I guess. Because that's still resolving, or back to resolving now.
Okay.
And I will let that happen. So Zerubbabel will die. So you've just got Stricken and Lammy Spear in your discard pile, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna play Feast of Booths and banish those two to draw 2. And then, yeah, not play during battle. And then, gotta get that drawing in before you get that golden cherubim up.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it out while you can.
Alright, I will pass the turn.
All right. Okie dokie. I'm going to play it's probably going to be a non-productive turn, but we'll see. I'm going to lay down Elimelech and play Temple Dedication.
All right.
Search for Solomon's Temple or artifact. And I'm going to get it. I am going to get Solomon's Temple and play it out.
Sounds good.
And it also protects priests and musicians from evil cards this turn.
Okay. Banishing it.
Banishing it, yeah. I'm gonna put down music leader, golden cherubim on my Solomon's Temple.
Okay.
I'm gonna put down Mary.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play Endless Treasures. Underdeck this card to take or activate Idol or Curse from deck or reserve. If you do, you can draw 2. I'm gonna activate Golden Calf.
Okay.
Underdeck to draw 2. Then I will
You're right. This isn't looking like a very productive turn so far.
well, there's one thing that won't. I am going to go into battle with Elimelech. You can draw. I can draw 1. So I'll do that. And I can banish this card to take a Ruth hero from deck and or reserve and add it to battle. I'm gonna search my deck. Grab my boy David. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip him.
Yep.
So I can search. And I'll grab Bravery with David. Bravery of David.
Makes sense. Alright, so he's protected and
Yeah.
got the bravery. Feel like I maybe should have put down another evil character before passing the turn there.
Yeah.
Let's see. You've drawn just 2 cards by your special ability this turn.
3. I drew 2 off of Endless Treasures and 1 off of Elimelech.
Oh, right. Yeah. Black. Do I want to give you those triggers? That's the question. Yes. I'll block with the Deceiver. And we'll go to deck for... we'll go to Commander Call. And I will negate your I'll negate your music leader, and I will ban 2 your Abimelech. Then I will ban 2 your herdsman as well. And I will remember what all the options are with this guy. Do I take the draw 3? Yeah, I guess I will. So I'll draw 3 and then take a card from my reserve. There's a hopper for you. Oops. And we'll...
It's unfortunate we're both playing Philistines.
Yeah, it worked out kind of nice. Let's take this one. Alright, your initiative.
Alright, I'll use my golden cherubim
Okay.
to look for a good card.
Oh, just any card.
Or, yeah, a card. think I'll get 3 woes.
Okay. I will underdeck Exiles with Shield.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to play 3 woes on Abimelech
Okay.
to bring my herdsman back.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play Bravery of David to negate Commander Feichel
Yep.
and bring my Abimelech back. And then I'll discard Feichel.
Makes sense. And I will give you the remnant.
Righty. And then I will pass turn.
Okay. We'll draw. Oh boy. More and more lost souls. As much as I would like to use both of those, I don't know that I want to trigger your music leader. Yeah. Alright, yeah, you didn't. Okay. I am not going to use either soul.
Okay.
Coveton Hunter, just for people's reference. Upkeep, I will not draw from book. I will...
Not letting me use any of my triggers.
No, I'm not really a fan of that. Let's see, I will activate... I'll activate Oath of Purity on book to bounce your music leader and your Feichel. And then I will activate book to take New Covenant from my reserve. Put down Noah's Ark, and we'll activate Covenant with Abraham over there to take...
I didn't think you could do that in the same, if you activated it at one place, activate it in another.
I haven't activated Covenant with Abraham yet. It was still active from last turn.
Gotcha.
Yep. So I'll take Agur from my reserve. This is the card that I don't think Chris was expecting.
Okay.
Place an OT enhancement for my hand or discard pile if Book of the Law is active on a human hero matching brigade in my territory. The next time that hero enters battle, the enhancement activates and is discarded immediately.
What's discarded immediately?
The enhancement that I placed.
Okay.
We're going to play Glory of the Lord. And we'll play my Solomon's Temple.
What's that card called?
Glory of the Lord.
Glory of the Lord.
I can play Tabernacle or Solomon's Temple for my deck or discard pile, place on my Tabernacle or Solomon's Temple, and protect that fortress and my temple artifacts from opponents.
So all your temple artifacts?
Yep. All my temple artifacts and the Solomon's Temple itself.
Cool. That's unfortunate.
Okay, what to do now? I'll put down Eliud the Pious as meek. Put down Matan the Denigrated as meek. And we're going to play 3 woes as evil to negate your golden calf.
It cannot be negated. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Golden calf, yep.
Yeah, okay.
So then I can play Solomon's Dream to take a good card from my deck, which will be, let's do Delivered.
I don't like Music Leader not being down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play Delivered. So I'll activate Book of the Law in my Solomon's Temple, and I will bounce your
David?
let's bounce your Herdsman. And how many cards do you have in hand now?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. And we're going to put down Agur.
How many do you have, if I ask?
7 at the moment.
Okay.
Now 6, because I'm going to activate New Covenant and shuffle it to give Agur the ability to ban to a human this turn. Jeremiah New Covenant, I guess.
Okay.
I suppose I should put down an evil character.
How do you spell that Agur thing?
Agur. So now I'm going to go to my rescue attempt. I'm going to attack with Agur. Place an OT enhancement from my discard pile because Book of the Law is active on a hero matching brigade and territory. So I'm going to place it on Matan the Denigrated. Place Impartial Judgment in there. We'll ban to a human, which will be Joshua the Conqueror. I will underdeck. Let's do Golden Cherubim. And then I will exchange with Matan the Denigrated in my territory. Impartial Judgment activates immediately and then is discarded, so I will negate Herdsman. And you have to discard 3 evil cards from your hand.
Negate who?
Sorry, Abimelech. Whoever's in your territory there still.
And I have to discard 3 cards in my hand?
3 evil cards, yep.
Okay. I think I would do. It has to be from hand?
Yeah, well, hand and or battle, but yeah,
Okay.
not in battle right now.
And who all is in battle?
Just Agur and Matan. So 14-14.
Okay. I will do. I'm gonna do Commander Fikel, Herdsman, and Glass Sword.
Okay. And Impartial Judgment is discarded.
Good play.
And that is your block.
All right. I will defend with Abimelech.
Okay.
Mindish.
Sure.
Play Scattered Sheep. Shuffle all heroes in battle cannot be negated of 2 or more.
Okay. That'll work. Alright, then I will play Balaam's Prophecy. So I'll reveal the top 6 cards of my deck. So, we got Chronicles, New Covenant, Urim and Thummim, Philistine Soothsayers, The Second Coming, and Betrayal. No star card. Oh wait, I can take Betrayal as a star card, and then I will top deck the rest. Let's do it in... we'll do it in this order, and then since there are 3 good cards, I will draw 3 from Joshua. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Go ahead.
All right. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And you don't have any. Do you have an evil character in territory?
Aliens, yep. Fooled me once, but gotta have my shield unity now.
Yep. So I guess that's my only target for 3 woes then. Because nothing else can be negated.
You could negate either Book of the Law or Book of the Covenant.
True.
But yeah.
What does aliens do? That's the.
You reserve a card from hand, or I can reserve a card from hand to draw 1, and then capture it to a player to add my human and match brigade to battle. It cannot be prevented, so woes wouldn't do much there.
Okay, let me just do Book of the Law.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I will place down Music Leader. And
Not Music Leader.
yeah. And then I will okay, so you said all your covenants are protected right now, right? Or all your artifacts?
My temple artifacts are protected by Glory of the Lord, and my covenants are protected by Book of the Covenant.
Well, I can't get rid of Book of the Covenant.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to attack with Captured Kinsman.
Good.
Capture this hero to opponent's land of bondage to release another captured hero, negate multi-brigade cards, and add your red warrior to battle.
Yep.
Capture one over there. I'm going to add Jehoshaphat. Bounce a human in a territory, may ban to a musician, a warrior, a priest, or a meek hero. I'm going to bounce David and then play him regular way.
Yep.
Convert him to pick a good Old Testament card from deck. So I am going to do that. I'll grab. I'm gonna grab the Lord's Charge.
All right, that's the. Let's see.
And I'm going to also band to one of your people.
Oh, okay. Bands to a meek hero, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Eliezer or Eliud, 1/3 or 7/2.
I guess I'll do the 7/2.
Okay. Eliezer's coming in. Let's see. I'm just gonna pop that over here for now. Okay, so you altogether, let's see, that would be 11, 14.
Yes. 11, 14.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I'm going to block with Philistine Soothsayers. So if I control a human with toughness 3 or less, I can look at my top 6, take one, and top deck and or underdeck the rest. So I do control a couple of humans with 3 or less, so I'll look at my top 6.
You said that cannot be negated?
Correct.
Okay.
And, oops, forgot to use shield. I will take this one. And we'll we'll put 3 on top and 2 on the bottom. Alright, so I'm a 3/5. My initiative.
Yes.
I'm going to play Betrayal, and I'll underdeck a good card from your hand.
That's negated, ain't it? With Captured Kinsman.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Okay, so that puts me at 6/7. So still
You can take it. You can take it back if you want. I know.
No, that's right. That was my mistake. Should have remembered. In that case, I will. I'm gonna play Bringing Fear and negate characters and good enhancements. So that will kick out David, but Eliezer and Jehoshaphat will stay in battle. So I'm now a 9/10. So I guess it's mutual.
And I'm a 9.
I think you're 10/6.
Or 10. 10/6. Okay. I'll pass initiative.
All
You
right.
said it's mutual destruction, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass initiative.
All right. So I will. Yeah, I'm gonna play Overrun by Philistines, discard David, and then discard all heroes in battle, and I can draw 1.
Okay. My special niche.
Yep.
I'll play the Lord's Charge. Negate an evil or neutral card if used by royalty. Discard that card unless it's human. Cannot be negated if it was used by a meek hero.
Oh, sorry. Oh, playing it on Eliezer. Because otherwise it'd be negated by Bringing Fear.
Yes. Yeah, I'll play it on Eliezer.
Okay. So that makes you 14. 14/9. And I've got 13. Alright, I will. I'm gonna discard Shield. Or let's see. Yeah.
15-minute warning, guys.
Discard Shield, and I'm going to banish Commander Call from my discard pile to add aliens to the battle. And since he cannot be prevented, I'm going to reserve a card from my hand to draw 1. So I'll reserve this card.
You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. So that now puts me at 15, 9, 7, 15, 16.
9? 15, 16?
Yep.
And I'm at 14, 9.
Yep.
Okay. How much? What's your other meat guy have?
My other meek hero,
Yeah.
1/3. He's not going to help you out too much, unfortunately.
Yeah, but you said you're at 15. Oh, you're at 16 defense. There you go. Dang it. Welp, I think I'm gonna have to just die on this one.
Ooh. Well, he made me use pretty much everything.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I don't think you have very much defense left.
And Eliezer is gone, unfortunately.
Shield gone. Okay. I will pass my turn.
Yep. Draw 3. Alright. Upkeep. I will. Well, actually, I'll use a star ability in my draw phase still. Well, then you'd be able to do that. Alright, yeah. Upkeep, we'll put Woes on Golden Calf still. And then no draw from book. Going to turn down Book of the Law from Solomon's Temple. And we're gonna go activate Book on Solomon's Temple. I will not search, but I will activate Oath of Purity to bounce your music leader and your evil character. I'll use Covenant with Abraham to take a hero from reserve. We'll take Agur from reserve, who somehow managed to get back in there after, you know, drawing and reserving cards from my hand.
Wow.
Then I will activate Urim and Thummim to show as a high priest, so I will look at your hand.
Okay. I have Abimelech, music leader, King Achish, foreign wives, destruction of Houston, son of God, ride on victoriously and falling away.
Wow. Alrighty. Lots of defense there.
Yeah.
I will activate Book of the Law, and I will bounce.
Who's your other character with Joshua?
It's Eliud, the other, the 1/3 meek guy.
Ah, okay.
So I'll bounce my Philistine Soothsayers. And let's see. I'm gonna put down Akeem the Talmud, so he is also meek. And oh, whoops. Messed that up. Oh well. I'll put down Eli the priest. And yeah, I guess I will rescue you with Agur. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get back to the New Covenant. But I will place. I'm gonna place. Oh. I guess if you banned him, then that would be annoying. I'll place Cerebral's Plumline on. Let's do Eliud. And that is my attack.
And what's his numbers?
8, 9.
Okay. I'm going to put down King Akish.
Okay.
If Philistines in play and no evil enhancements in battle, you can draw 2. Play
Yep.
So I'll draw 2.
Or wait, you say if another Philistine is in play?
Yeah, don't you have that Philistine down? Or no?
I bounced to the other one, so I now only have aliens.
My bad then. Well, I will not take that back either. I forgot about that. So you're at 8, 9.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you kill him,
Works for me.
and then I'm gonna use my Fallen Away.
Okay, there, after giving me one of the souls.
I'm gonna give you Exiles.
Yep.
And then I'll get Exiles back.
Okay.
And I will get Flying Scroll from my Berserker.
Alright. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. 3. This card looks familiar. I'm going to negate I guess your Book of the Law.
Okay.
Or what? No, can I negate your Impartial Judgment?
Zerubbabel's Plumline is the enhancement that I put on there.
As a rules online. Would it activate?
I think you can negate it so that it wouldn't be able to activate when he enters battle.
Or
Yeah, I assume you can, yeah, since it's currently placed on him. So you can target it, and then when it enters battle, it would try to activate, but would be negated.
okay, I'll just do that.
Oh, but you played your 3 woes as good. So I guess, yeah.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, let me just do Book of the Law then.
Okay.
Okay. So I will place down Storehouse and Music Leader.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll stay down. I will turn over Golden Calf and activate Flying Scroll. You may banish this card to take a multi-brigade or territory class. Aliens is multi-brigade too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take your aliens.
Okay.
Then I will one second. This is about to be funny, I think.
Oh, good.
Well, kind of. I'm actually gonna. I think we're short on time, aren't we? I'm gonna play Son of God. Go ahead and grab your Covet.
Okay. Puts you at 2.
And then I'm going to push with Mary.
Mary. Interesting.
Very. She's a 5'10".
Well, I guess we're gonna block with the Philistine Soothsayers, and Joshua and Eliud, I guess, are both toughness 3 or less, so I'll look at my top 6. And I will take this one, or let's see. You said she's a 5'6"?
5'10".
5'10"? No. I will take this one, and I will yeah, I'll top deck these, or top deck 4 and under deck 1.
Okay.
My initiative.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to play Flying Scroll to reserve Mary and a good card from your hand. Oh, wait, no, your hand's protected.
Yeah.
So I guess just reserving Mary.
Okay. I will let that happen. But what's your numbers?
I'm a 6/8.
6'8". What's your meek heroes?
I've got an 8/7 and a 1/3.
I'm gonna play down right on victoriously. If an evil character is blocking, add a meek hero to battle. Limit once per game.
Yep.
So I'll add your 8/7.
Okay. Fun. So you are now killing me, and I am not killing you. And unfortunately, that is going to be enough to beat me. I was counting on being able to reserve that with Flying Scroll. Forgot about the storehouse.
Yeah, you knew I had that from what I was saying earlier. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I will give you prosperity, so you're now at 3.
All right, I will pass my turn.
Alright. Draw. I will yeah, I'm going to use a star ability on Matan the Defender to resurrect a Postexilic hero. So we'll resurrect Zerubbabel. And then I will go to my upkeep. I will use 3 woes to negate Storehouse. And I will not draw off of book. Let's see, I'll activate Urim and Thummim to look at your hand.
Okay. Philistine armor bearers, Abimelech, foreign wives, overwhelmed by Philistines, and destruction in the Houston.
Okay.
There's eating your pizza.
I will activate
Hey.
Book of the Law.
Who started your guys' game?
I did.
Okay. So, Jaden, you do one more turn, and then Brad will get one more turn, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll use Book of the Law to bounce your music leader.
Okay.
And then I will use Oath of Purity to bounce. I will do my Eliud, so Zerubbabel's plumb line will come with him. And I'll do Hakim. I'll also activate Book of the Covenant to search my deck for a Covenant, because I have a Tabernacle Priest in play. So we'll grab New Covenant.
A lot of my deck hinges on Music Leader being able to search. And you never let the man search the whole game.
I mean, I figure, like, I mean, it does miss a couple triggers, like not using my exiles when I drew it. But overall, I think I'm better off just using the searches in my prep phase after bouncing him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to activate New Covenant. We'll shuffle it to give Agur the ability to band. Oops. I just lost the darkness. Alright, let's see. And you got a lot of evil cards in your hand. I don't like it.
I got one that's useless.
I'll play Emmaus Road. I'll take a good star card from my deck, which will be Noah. Yeah. And then I'm also going to play... I'll put down a Meek Hero first, and then I'll play Zerubbabel's Plumbline to top deck a good card from my deck, which will be Son of God.
Pretty good card to top deck.
Yeah, I figured it'd be alright. So we'll top deck that and then draw it with Joshua. Let's see. So you've got. Oh, I guess you also have my aliens in your hand. Forgot about that.
Me too.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll put down these two as Meek. And I'll put down Noah as Meek. And I will go to my attack. So
I'll clean it up. Did you get Zerubbabel back?
Yep. Oh, how did I get him back?
Yeah.
With Matan's star ability, resurrect a Postexilic hero.
Ah, okay.
So we'll go with Agur. I will place Impartial Judgment, to no one's surprise, on let's do it on Akeem. Yeah. And then I will ban to a human, which will be Zerubbabel. I will convert him to Meek to draw 2. Actually, let's see. I should probably not draw. Yeah, I will not draw. But then I will ban to. Actually, I might have to draw if I convert him. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll convert him to Meek to draw 2. And ban to Akeem. So, Impartial Judgment will go off, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Meek heroes.
Okay. And you did draw, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll discard Aliens, Destruction of Nahishtan, Overwhelmed by Philistines, Abimelech, Philistine Armor Bearers.
Yep.
Basically my whole deck.
Except for the one card that matters.
I'll play foreign wise.
Yeah. So you block from hand, so I'll use Book of the Law to search or take a good card from deck.
That Agur card is. You got something going with that.
Well, I thought it would be kind of fun to try out. I don't think it's quite as good as the regular Postexilic build.
I mean, how many times you used Impartial Judgment like 4 times already?
Right, yeah.
3 or 4. That's brutal.
But I don't have quite as many meek heroes to make it super effective, so I'm still leaving you with some evil cards in hand, which is not ideal. As
Yeah.
we can see in this case. I guess I will take... I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I'll take I'll take Emmaus Road from my deck, I guess. And then I think that will do it for this battle.
Okay.
There, okay, so I'll pass. You can choose to play something if you'd like. Or, not passing the turn, sorry, I was passing in the battle.
Oh, my bad. My
I
bad.
will be passing the turn shortly, but first I'm going to play Falling Away on your Remnant, or on my Remnant. So I will take back, or I will use Remnant to take your David.
Okay. Sad day.
And we'll just go ahead and play Son of God and Second Coming. I'll rescue the Wicked and my Hopper.
I didn't even realize you had a hopper.
Oh.
Wait, you said Wicked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. 2, 3. Do you have any triggers for searches?
I do not.
Okay. So I'll use Remnant to I guess I can't really take anybody. You're all
You're all
marked up.
protected.
I'll grab Angel of the Winds.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll use my storehouse as negated still, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will play down my Golden Cherubim on my Solomon's Temple. I'll flip my Golden Calf. I'll play down my Music Leader. And I'm going to play Love Righteousness. Search deck or discard card pile for a white hero. Search my deck. I'll get my boy Obed.
Obed.
I should have. Do you care if I look at that and research shuffle
What's that?
my deck?
If you do what?
Just look at it again.
Oh, sure.
Okay. I didn't mean to put it down quite that quick. Okay. So. I'm going to put down Obed, normal. And then I'm going to push into battle with Angel of the Winds.
Okay.
Exchange this with a hero, human hero in deck. I'm going to exchange him for Jotham. And he says I can convert him to Meek to take a good card from reserve.
Yep.
So I'll convert him and get Council of Abigail.
Alrighty. And he's how big, Meek?
He's a 4/3.
4/3 little guy. Alright. I will block with King of Towers.
Okay.
No search.
No search. You said?
Yeah, or I'm not taking a Canaanite from my reserve. So,
Okay.
your initiative.
I'm going to play Royal Parade. Interrupt the battle, bounce all evil characters in battle. If used by a Meek hero, you can draw one. This card can't be prevented.
Alright, dominant initiative.
Sure.
I'll play Chronicles of the Kings as evil to negate and discard that.
I shouldn't have gave you dominant initiative.
And this also takes out my stuff. Well, actually... Alright, so my book is protecting my Oath of Purity, but Glorious Lord only protects from opponents, so... Oath of Purity follows the book.
Okay, so Golden Cherubim goes to...
Yes. Yep. Covenant's Temple Artifacts.
I just made a big mistake. My initiative, though?
Yep.
Alright, I'll play Council of Abigail.
Yeah. And that one cannot be prevented, right?
Yeah.
Where am I? Yep, that'll do it. You will be underdecked and you will get the exiles.
So, made a rookie mistake right then. So, because I don't have any cards, this is my last turn, but so with, I drew Second Coming.
Oh.
And when you asked for dominant initiative, I was like, okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I went ahead and gave it to you, but I could have used this, got my Son of God, and got another soul before you did it. But.
Yep. Well, 3-2. You got it. Yeah. Got a few things to figure out in the sequencing of my deck, I guess.
I mean, I think I just had the right card at the right time.
Yeah. Was Foreign Wise, was that your last evil card?
I
couldn't remember how many you had in hand.
I have. It was my last card in my hand. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if I just had one more Meek hero.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah. All I had left in my deck was Deceiver.
Oh, wow.
And I could have got. I had Goliath in my reserve, but.
Oh, sure.
I don't have any. I have one more enhancement. So, but yeah, good game.
Yep, good game. Yeah, man. Having to use all my defense in that one battle was not ideal. I was hoping King of Towers could just stall for a good chunk of the rest of the game, but he kept on having the answers for him too. Like, and then you attacked with Mary on the last turn. I was like, well, she's not Old Testament.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't have anything. I had no enhancements.
Yeah,
That's why I just went in with Mary. I was like, maybe I can get him by the numbers because I knew you had a few smaller guys.
Oh no, that's annoying. So I should have just blocked with King of Towers, is what you're saying.
Yeah, which I did have right on victoriously.
Right. Yeah.
But
So you just
would've
had
been,
someone, and then
well, I guess it's no Eliab or whoever I came in with. He's Old Testament, right?
Akeem, yeah.
Or King, yeah.
Oh man,
So-
because I because I didn't have anything either. I grabbed Flying Scroll with Philistine Soothsayers. So it was like either I block with Soothsayers and try to hit something, or I block with King of Towers and let you have initiative. But yeah, I probably should have like guessed that you didn't have, or you were less likely to have something than for me to hit something. But yeah, not having the look that I was hoping to get with Flying Scroll was, or the reserving a card from hand was not great.
Yeah.
And having a meek hero that was like just barely big enough for you, that was unfortunate. But good game nonetheless.
Yeah, good game.